Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to be working with chapter 2.7. And this is different forms of numbers. Now, on our first problem, we have Even had 426 marbles. So we're going to write 426, the number 426 on the top. And now we write HTO. Remember, HTO, it's our friendly place value indicator. Okay, so now we need to find out how many from this number, how many are hundreds, how many are tens, and how many are ones. Well, the HTO helps you organize and clarify what digit is in each place value. So if we go to the 4 in the H, that means there's 4 hundreds. So I already know that it's 4 hundreds. And then the digit 2 is in the T, which means 2 tens. And the digit 6 is in the ones place, so we have 6 ones. Okay, what if Even had 204? Now in the number 204, because we have 100, that means that's H, and then 4, because I don't hear anything on the tens place, I have to put a 0 there, and then 4. I have to have 3 digits if I hear the word hundreds. So now I go HTO, and that helps me know each value. There's 2 in the hundreds place. I don't hear any 10, so that's a 0. We have to put a 0 in its place just to hold the place value. And then 4 in the ones place. Okay, our next number, what if he had 341? 341. Again, we write the number 341, but then we put our friendly HTO. HTO, it's always good to do. So now we know that we have the digit 3 in the hundreds place, so we have 3 hundreds. The digit 4 is in the tens place, that means we have 4 tens. And the digit 1 is in the ones place, so we have 1 1. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so basically what we're doing is different forms of numbers. That means different ways to write a number. So we have it in a word form. We have it a picture form. We have number and word. And then expanded form. And then, of course, we have the standard, which is just the number. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to read this number first. Now it says, I'm going to put HTO here on the side. It's always good to put the HTO. So as I read it, I can put my digits in the correct order, in the correct place. 400. So I already know I have 400. So I have 4 on the hundreds place. And then I have 7. So 7, when I say 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting by ones. So I know that goes in the ones place. Now I didn't hear anything in the tens place, so I have to put a 0 there. I have to hold its value because if I hear the hundreds, that means I have 3 digits all the time. So now I know my standard form will be 407. That's the standard form, just the number, the one I did. Now because I have 4H, that means 4 hundreds. 0 tens, so I have 0 tens here, and then 7 ones right here. Now if I'm going to break it down into expanded form, I'm going to look at the hundreds place, and that's what's going to go on the first line. So I'm going to count by hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400. So I actually write the number that I say. 400 because we're adding those numbers to come up with the 407. 400 plus, now I have 0 tens, so I'm going to put 0 plus 0, and then 7 ones, so if you count my ones, it's just 7. Now I have to draw my picture. So I have 4 hundreds, and we know that we draw 4 squares. And I have no tens, so I'm going to leave that blank, and then 7 ones. So I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I start a new row, 6 and 7. So now that's what my number is going to be represented. So the next one you're going to do the next number 2 and 3 you'll do by yourself. 4 and 5 you will do by yourself as well. And I'm going to work on and you'll work on number 6 also. So I'm going to work on this word problem with you guys. Ellen used these blocks to show 452. What's wrong? So they want us to find out what's wrong. So let's write the number 452 again. 452. So I'm going to put HTO. And then by putting HTO, I already know how many hundreds I'm supposed to have. So I'm supposed to have 4 hundreds. So I don't have 4 hundreds, but maybe I can count how many tens I have. Maybe I have 100 there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Excuse me, 70. No, I don't. So I'm missing 100 because I only have 3. So I'm missing 100. So I'm going to draw whatever I'm missing or cross out whatever I have that is extra. Then I have 5 tens. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. But these 2 tens, they're not supposed to be there. They're not supposed to be there. They're extras. So I know that those 2 extra tens are not supposed to be there. And then I'm supposed to have 2 ones. Well, I don't see 2 ones. So I'm supposed to have 2 circles. So I'm going to draw them because I know that I have to say what's wrong. Now it says use use these blocks to show 452. What's wrong? So it says cross out the blocks and draw a quick picture for the missing number. So we drew the extra 100 that we needed. We crossed out the 2 tens that were extras, and we drew the 2 ones that we needed. And that's what we needed to do. So now our picture is correct. I hope you liked the lesson.